Hello there, my lovely. This is a pick a card reading for you. So this is any question, yes or no. I'm going to take a moment just for you to focus in now on your question. What do you really want to hear? What do you really need to hear? Focus in on that question, and as we focus and we continue forward, I want you to just look at the cards and feel whichever one you feel drawn to the most. And I'm going to show you all of the crystals and all the gemstones to help you to focus in and to help you to read and connect to the reading better as I read for you. So please give yourself a moment, and I'm going to go through each of these decks now. So for pile 1 we've got the number 9. Pile 2 we've also got the number 9. They just came out like that. So 99 might be significant as well as an angel number for you. Pile 3 here we've got the 8. And pile 4 we've got 13. For the gemstones we've got this nice moon here. For pile 2 we've got this nice red gemstone here. And for pile 3 we've got this purple gemstone here. The purple amethyst, which is the chakra one as well. Pile 4 we've got another chakra one. It's got this beautiful blue gemstone here. And as for the charms we've got for pile 1 we've got I love you to the moon and back. Pile 2 we have got the bananas. Some of you might have watched Bananas in Pyjamas as well, because that is coming in for me as well. So some of you may have watched Bananas in Pyjamas when you were a kid, when you were younger. As this is coming in for me as well. Pile 3 here, we have got the little sweetie. It also kind of looks a little bit like a dummy to me. Pile 4 we have got this world. It is a heart, but it's almost like a map of the world. So some of you might actually have relatives all over the world, or you just love travelling. For pile 1 we have got these letters. We have got A, we have got O, and those are both 1-1s. Pile 2 we have got I and E, which again are 1-1s. Pile 3 here we have got D and F, that is number 2 and number 4. And pile 4 here we've got O and E, and those are both 1s. So take a moment now, and then I'm going to go on to your reading, but take a moment to focus in and feel whichever one you feel drawn to. I am going to get resonation cards for each of them, so if you're really not sure which one to pick, just watch the resonation cards so you can see if you connect with it and if you resonate with it. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, pile 1. This is your yes or no reading, so it's any question, yes or no. Take a moment to just breathe in and connect. And we're going to go through each of the charms and also the resonation cards to begin with. So the resonation cards will just help you to be able to feel connected to the reading and help me to connect to your spirit as well. Help me to connect better to you and allow you to understand if this reading is for you. So we're going to start out here with the charms and the gemstones. So we have got the number 9 for the dice. We did have 99 at the beginning as well. We have got here the moon, the little moon gemstone. Often this is like more femininity as well as connecting to our own emotional energy. Next we have got I love you to the moon and back. And we've got the letters A and O, which are 1-1. And as I said before, we're going to get some resonation cards to begin with, just to make sure that you are resonating with this reading, that you are connecting fully to this reading. So, how are you feeling at this moment to help me connect to your energy and help you connect to the reading? Please make sure you hit the like button to confirm that you are happy with me doing your reading for you, and to lock in your question, to confirm that you have locked in your question and you have chosen your question. We've got the Emperor card and we've got the Pentacles here. You're in quite a strong position here. You've kind of taken charge of your life and your finances. And I feel like you're trying to build them up for the future. This is almost like you're very much more focused on long term versus short term. What do I need to build up? How do I need to build up from here? How do I continue on from building up from here? And I feel like that's really going to kind of help you to kind of really see, where do I really need to go from here? How do I really need to progress from here? You are definitely becoming the Empress, so you're definitely kind of embracing the Empress quality. The only thing is, I feel like there is a little bit of a struggle at the moment to balance out your emotions between like being in control, being entrepreneurial, just generally in control though, and being connected to your emotions. And it is quite a difficult line to walk. The Empress manages it. Though you are the Emperor right now, you are a little bit more disconnected from that kind of loving emotional energy. Although you do have it, it's just a very difficult thing to kind of balance out, of being able to balance between showing somebody love and affection and being there for them, but also being there for yourself. And I feel like that's what you're actually working for and on at the moment, is how do I get that balance? Because I do feel like it's gone to the other extreme in the past, and I do want to say the past, where you've only thought of others and you haven't thought of yourself. As you kind of progress forward, you're really going to start to embrace that and embody that. So, we're going to go on to your question now though. What do you need to know about your question? What do you need to know about your question though? You are working hard to move yourself out of troubled waters, and this question is all to do with progressing yourself out of troubled waters, out of problems, and out of this emotional stagnation and emotional turmoil. You are very affluent in other aspects of your life, and this is almost like you're doing well in other aspects in your life. This is almost like the biggest issue that you have. It's connected to like one of the ones that are most around your anxiety or fears and pains, and it is kind of a little bit difficult for you to kind of push on and manifest forward. And I feel like more than anything, you're having to kind of learn, how do I disconnect from this and how do I move forward? How do I progress onwards? But we're going to have a look at your answer though. We're going to see, is this a yes or a no? I almost feel like you're kind of very matter of fact as well, like get on with it. I don't have all day, like I'm a very busy person kind of thing. And I feel like that's where this is coming in, of having to kind of learn to slow down and learn to connect with people emotionally more, is because you feel like it's like bam, 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 rush, 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 because you have a lot to do. You have a lot to get on with. So get on with it kind of thing. So is the answer to your question a yes or a no? Is it a yes or a no? It is a yes. I do feel like it is a yes, and I feel like you need to slow down. You need to stop rushing, because the more you rush, the more emotional disconnection you'll have. And I almost feel like as soon as you heard yes, okay, I'm gonna go off and leave, but you need to disconnect from that and actually realize, you know what, I need to take a minute or two for myself, for my own happiness, for my own progression, for my own self. So do know that, because I feel like you are finding it difficult and feeling like you're having to kind of concentrate and having to hyper focus. So, but you are a master manifestor. You have the ability to change this, and you can change this very rapidly if you choose to. So if you do want to accept this reading, just comment down below, I accept this, And if you want to reject this, then just comment I reject this. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there my lovely, this is your next pile, so this is pile 2. So, I want you to focus on the question that you want to ask now, and as you do, just give me permission to read for you by clicking the like button. So click that like button just to give me the permission to read, and we're going to go through it now for you. So, with pile 9, oh sorry, we got not pile 9, pile 2, we have got number 9, we have got the gemstone here, red gemstone, we have got the little bunch of bananas. Some of you might like bananas in pajamas, or you'll remember that show, or you just like bananas. We've got the letter I and the letter E. Those are both 1-1. So we're going to get some resonation cards to begin with, just to help me connect with your spirit and for you to connect with the reading. So this time you definitely feel like you're connecting more to the world, more to the earth, more to yourself, your higher self. But with the tarot card, you feel like things are slowing down. Like, I feel like I'm more connected to myself. I feel like I'm more connected to the earth. I feel like I'm more connected to other people in my life. But for some reason, my life as a whole is slowing down. Like, my career is slowing down, or my relationships are slowing down. You feel like you're not getting the progress you should be for the effort. So we've got the reverse of the Five of Swords here, and we have got the reverse of Justice. So you definitely feel like there's a lot of injustice here, like you're not getting what you deserve, you're not really getting the kind of career progression that you deserve. There's this overarching energy of frustration, of I don't feel like I'm getting what I deserve, I don't feel like I'm getting what I should, I feel like I'm being left out in the cold, I feel like that I'm not really getting what I should be getting. So there is a huge amount of frustration here. I'm feeling like I'm just not getting what I should be for my hard work, for my vision, for everything that I have done. So I definitely feel like there is an element here of like I am jealous at the universe that I'm not getting what I should be getting. But what do you actually need to know about your question though? Because that's just generally how you are feeling right now. What about your question though? What do you need to know about your question? Feeling a bit drained, feeling like you're having to slow down, like I feel drained, I feel like I'm having to slow down, I'm having to kind of stop myself from getting kind of caught up in other people's drama and having to focus more on your career, finances and more material aspects of your life. Because I do feel like there is an element here of feeling like, you know what, I keep on getting distracted by everybody else's drama, what everybody else is up to, what they shouldn't be up to, and it's really costing me both my peace and my financial progression. I definitely feel like there is an element here of like you feel like you have missed out quite a bit for a while, and I feel like because of this drama that's been going on and because of other people causing drama in your life, you have really missed out on this financial progression, this progression forward to get the finances you deserve and the kind of recompense for the kind of hard work you've been doing. But because other people's drama has been getting in the way, you just haven't got that progress. I do feel like you're walking away from that though at the moment, and I feel like for you to get the outcome that you want from this question, like to get the progression that you want or the outcome that you want, you're going to have to really kind of think of yourself. Don't see it as being selfish. Sometimes people feel a little bit like they're being selfish. Don't see it as you're being selfish. See it as, you know what, I'm taking control of my life, I'm taking charge of my life again, and I'm not allowing it to kind of bother me or cause issues for me. I'm choosing to kind of step out of it and take care of me and take care of what I need to get done and where I need to go from here. But this is really causing you headaches and really causing you strains at the moment. So what about the answers to your question though? Because I feel like just in general you are very drained. What about the output for your question? So I do feel like this is a yes with the Four of Cups. I do feel like this is a yes. And with the Temperance card, I feel like you're taking it slowly. You are taking it slowly. You're taking the progression slowly. One thing I would say that there is needing to be more communication. Don't just kind of lock yourself off from the world. Yes, getting involved in other people's drama is a bad thing, but collaboration is a good thing, so make sure you choose wisely who you spend time with or who you spend your energy on, because there is people in your life right now who can help you and want to help you to progress forward and want to help you to achieve more. But because you've kind of been wrapped up in everybody else's drama, everybody else's issues, you haven't had time to kind of resonate with them. You haven't had time to kind of get involved with them, which really kind of holding you back and really preventing you from venturing onwards or from actually getting to a point where, you know, I can progress and I can move forward and I can enjoy myself again. So there is a lot of this slowdown here that's being had right now. Alright, but as always, you are a manifester, you are a master manifester. You have the ability to manifest whatever dreams or whatever desires or wherever you want to be. One thing I would say though, it will take a while to actually be able to take control of it again, take control of your energy. But if you do want to actually reject or to accept this, please just comment down below. Let the universe know that you accept or reject this, because you always have the ability to change any outcome of any reading, as the future is not set in stone and we can affect it. We can manifest the outcome that we desire and the outcome that we wish. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, pile 3. So this is your reading. So we're going to start off with some resonation cards and go through your charms, but please just give me permission to read for you today by hitting that like button. Just give the like button a little boop to give me permission to read for you. So these resonation cards will just help with making sure that you are connecting with the energy and to help me connect with your energy as well. So I'm going to get started. So for your dice, we have got the number 8. We have got this little amethyst with the chakra symbol on it. We have got this little sweet charm here. I always think it looks like a dummy. I know it's meant to be a sweet, but it always looks like a dummy to me. And we've got the letters D and F. And those are 2 and 4. So let's get some resonation cards just so that I can connect with your energy and you can connect with mine. So it does feel like the first thing I got in my head was Love is in the Air. So if you've ever heard the song Love is in the Air, I feel like that in particular is is substantial to who you are as a person. I do feel like you're kind of a little bit of a romantic, a little bit of a hopeless romantic, a little bit in love with the idea of love. You do have your emotions that go up and down sometimes. I feel like you have quite good control of them for the most part though, but you do have emotions that go up and down to do with love, to do with the romance, and I feel like it's almost like you embrace the concept of romance as well. You embrace it and you love to kind of go, I want to be loved, I want to love and be loved and experience love in general. But you are trying to move forward with your life at the moment and not just obsessed with just love. You are trying to focus and progress your life forward. Particularly in the finances department, I feel like many of you are trying to progress your career, your finances forward, going forward. But with the Six of Pentacles here, I do feel like there is this element of you are getting a lot of money in, but managing the money can be a bit troublesome. So like budgeting, managing the money can be a bit troublesome sometimes. And that is because the fact that you go towards your passions. You have a tendency here to follow your passions and go towards your passions and head towards your passions. You have that element here. But what do you actually need to know about your question though? A lot of anxiety here, definitely a lot of anxiety around your question. Worried that you're not going to move forward, you're not going to progress, but you are working hard. I feel like you are working hard to improve yourself. You're putting that energy in to improve yourself, improve your life. But there is this fear surrounding it, like, what if it doesn't go forward? What if it doesn't head forward? That kind of thing. There is a lot of fear surrounding it of going, oh, what if nothing happens? What if I never move forward? What if I never progress? Like, it's more a fear of stagnation, not the fear of rejection. Like, the rejection you can deal with, but just being stagnant and waiting for a response or waiting for change, that's difficult. You are going to achieve some positive communication though about it, and that's going to lead to more security, because you are really dealing with this insecurity right now. And I feel like it's because the whole situation is quite immature, like as in it hasn't had time to develop, it hasn't had time to progress forward, it hasn't had time to get to where it needs to be to make everything clear. So there is this need to connect with people though and actually progress it forward and expand it outwards. What about your answer though? Is it a yes or is it a no? Is the answer to the question a yes or a no? So I do feel like this is a yes, but there is going to be some injustice along the way, some unfairness, and almost like this draining like energy along the way. So be aware of that, because you might be dealing with some issues with communication and issues with like somebody not communicating with you properly. So there's going to be a lot of up and down towards this, a lot of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So although this is a yes, it isn't a straight and smooth path, if that makes sense. There is going to be some frustrations along the way with it. But always remember that you are a master manifester. You have the ability to manifest whatever role or whatever dream life you perceive to want to have. And in this, we have to realise that we need to sometimes either accept a reading or reject it. So feel free to comment down below, I accept this reading or I reject this. If you want to accept or reject this reading, if you've got to the point of going, you know what, I don't want this reading, you can change it. You can choose to change it. Just reject it and then push forward with a new direction. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, lovely. This is your pick a card reading, yes or no. So I want you to focus in on your question again. Just focus in on your question now. And as you do, give me permission to read for you by clicking that like button. Just give it a click, give it a little boop. And that'll help you to connect in with the energy and give me permission to connect to you. Before we start, we're going to get some resonation cards. and that will help you to connect in with the energy of the reading and help me to connect to you to get your answer. So, for your charms today, we have got the number 13. We have got the blue gemstone here with the little chakra symbol. We have got the little heart with a map of the world in it. So some of you may love travelling, or some of you might have loved ones that live overseas. And for the letters, we've got O and E, and those are both 1-1. So we're going to start with your resonation cards. So how are you feeling at this moment in time? How are you feeling in this moment in time? Feeling sad, feeling drained, feeling down, feeling insecure. Quite drained though, energetically and physically. I feel like you're trying to fight back the truth. Somebody was truthful with you, but it was kind of a harsh truth, kind of a truth you didn't really want to hear. And it's almost like you wanted to push it off the side and ignore it and pretend it didn't happen. And it did result in them pulling away. You have been focused on just yourself, protecting yourself, and I feel like in some ways this is good, that you should be focusing more on your career and finances to help bring that stability in and help you to bring that love for yourself in, because I feel like from this whole situation you've got so drained and down. Sometimes we need another outlet, so we need to kind of get pride in our work or pride in our career to really help us to boost up again, because if you were to just focus on this person, you just carry on getting more and more sad and more drained. What about your question though? Do you need to know about your question though? With your question here, there is a lot of releasing that needs to be done first for yourself before this comes to pass, before it moves forward, before you get the answers. And this is like you leaving the past in behind and knowing that you did the best you could. It was the only thing you could in the circumstances. And this is really helping you, preventing you from spending good energy after bad, from draining yourself further and denying yourself of that growth. Because you are kind of denying yourself of this growth as you kind of fixate on this old situation, on this old connection, on this old relationship or connection in some way. And you're having to build your strength back up first. So although the answer to this, I feel like coming into the 3D will take quite a while, because you need to do this self-growth first, this repairing yourself, taking care of your needs, making sure you're not kind of wasting your energy on people that wouldn't be focused on you or would be a waste of time for you. And I feel like that a lot of that love and that kind of enjoyment of life again will come from your career and finances, and that will really kind of help to push it forward and progress things forward. One thing I would say, definitely connecting with new people will help a lot with it and help you to kind of take control of this situation. But what about your actual question though? Is it a yes or a no? Is the answer to your yes or no question a yes or a no? I do feel like it is a yes, although I feel like you're not really enjoying things right now and you're having to leave things behind due to being out of balance, out of whack. This is so you don't actually kind of react reactively. Like this is almost like saying, okay, things are kind of being pulled away from you. You're being kind of asked to take it slowly so that you can kind of get yourself to a balanced place, so you don't act out of reactivity. So you don't act out of fear or sadness or anything like that. You just choose to react slowly and calmly. So I hope that helps you out. And if you do want this reading, if you do want to embrace this reading, Or if you want to reject this reading, always know you are a master manifester. You have the ability to manifest and create your dream life. And in doing so, we have to take responsibility and say, I want this or I don't want this. So if you want this, just comment down below, I want this, I claim this, I accept this. And if you want to reject this, if you want a different outcome, just let the universe know down in the comments that you reject this, and help yourself to change your reality and change your future.